Okay, what we're going to do today is we're going to try to finish some of a series that we had started with um, Dust Tactics. What I'm doing here is I'm going to be building part of an ice world, and it's going to be used for Dust Tactics and a huge war machine battle that I'm going to be doing. Uh, as a demo, it's going to be a 300 point aside battle between Kador and the Cricks. But I just wanted to show real quick how to make some ice terrain real quick. Um, what I did is I had some left insulation over, and as you can see, it's basically this, and I just kind of piled it up, and you could see that it was kind of a small size here, and I glued it together, and I just took a foam cutter and basically just kind of just made it so it had a rock formation. From there, I put a basic coat of brown on, just to give it a little, oops, I don't want to come over in the camera. Like I said, I'm not great at this, but you know, I'm giving it everything I got just to start on this channel here. Put a nice base of brown on it. Then, if you go down to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, instead of spending big money on Citadel paints or Valero, you know, save those for your miniatures if you want to. But I tend to like to just, for $1.99, get myself some Craft Smart. This is Pool Blue, and what I'll do is I'll take that with a little white, just add a hair to it, mix it up, and then what we'll do is I'll paint, as you can see, yeah, I'll just cover it in Pool Blue. From there, I'll just take a little bit, mix it down, and start to blend it in, and just start to shape with, as you can see, you start to highlight with a lighter and lighter color. So we get kind of a good shade on there. Now, another thing that you can do, let me move these pieces out of the way, and you can see that these are both kind of where we kind of want to have them. I'm probably just going to go a little bit lighter for a little bit more white to get that ice effect. But also down at Hobby Lobby, you can get yourself some snow. And what I like to do is, and I'll show this in the next video when these pieces are completed, is I'll take and I'll put some snow around here to make it look kind of drifty, like a snow drift on it. Another piece here that I'm currently working on is what we'll do is we'll have some snow drifts in here, and then if you get yourself wood putty, and you can actually, if you see this is this gray right here, but we're going to blend that in with, we're going to take a dry brush with some white, and then apply the wood putty so it looks like there's icicles hanging off. And then we're going to go over that with a light blue, and then even a lighter blue, almost white, to give it that effect. And also, when you see the next video, I went down to Hobby Lobby as well for $5, and I got some wood branches. So we'll have some dead trees, and I'll sprinkle some more of that snow on there to give that effect of drift snow amongst dead trees in the winter. Another piece where we're going to add some nice drifts into it and some wood, and in the next video you'll see the completed project. A lot of these ideas, you know, I like to give credit to a lot of people that I've learned a lot of things from, and if you go to Rubbish In and Rubbish Out with Vic from Australia, he's so fantastic in making videos about terrain. you know, I'm just kind of just showing you how I'm going to progress with the dust tactics. And my whole objective is to go from start to finish, from painting the figures to building a board to actually doing the gameplay. Here's another piece that I'm just starting to work on, where we're just getting that first pool blue on there, and then we're going to go over to the point where, you know, you're not going to even see blue, but it'll just be a nice hint of blue in there. And it's just using old rubbish pieces that you might have and just gluing them up and getting a pretty good effect on there. So next video in our dust tactics, we're going to see the finished product of our scenery. We're going to be adding some trees in there. If you see this tree right here, I took some of the snow, and you could just go down and get any kind of trees that you like. And what I did is I just put some PVC glue on and dipped it in there, and then what I would do is just take a little cup of the snow and just kind of work the piece in there, dipping it in there, and then letting it dry, spraying a little bit of matte finish on there to give it some, you know, once it dries, so it won't come off. If you notice, you can do this and you're not going to lose any, and that gives you a snow covered tree. And you know, we'll stick that in somewhere, so we'll give it some depth there, and we'll put some snow drifts on there. So the next video we'll show you the completed table, and then we'll do a playthrough with dust tactics and well, basically dust warfare, and show you how that all pans out. See you next video.